gossip, entertainment, fashion, trend, and more.
Bitch, when I say we're in a state of emergency, that's exactly what I mean. We're in a state of emergency. So do what you need to do. Hook me up to your TV, your radio, roll your weed, make you a drink, and hold on, because this is about to get deep. Yeah. Child, Diddy. Young Miami, Cuba Gooding Jr. Shit, they even got the kids involved, the son. Whew. Listen. So I don't know if y'all been hearing. I'm sure nobody's living under a rock. We all know a few months ago, in the last year, Cassie basically dropped a bombshell, all these allegations towards Diddy, you know, about SA, sexual assault, rape, abuse. It was deep. Cassie threw some wild stuff out about Diddy, and basically, if I'm not mistaken, they all settled out of court. I think Cassie walked away with 25 or either $30 million. I don't think the exact amount was confirmed publicly, but I think that was the lawsuit amount, allegedly, that was... Hold up. Before we go any further, all this shit is alleged. All this shit is alleged. Everything I'm about to say in this video is alleged. You know... It's deep, but it's alleged. Ain't nobody been brought up on no charges for nothing yet, or at least charged with anything yet. So we just get ready to go on this ride. I just need y'all to rock with me. It's a little all over the place. Y'all know I already gave y'all my video for the week. Yeah, pretty much ever since Cassie put Diddy head on the silver platter, he never got it back. It's just was downhill from there. Cassie kicked that shit off. And basically, some new stuff just got released that now a man, apparently he is a producer that works for Diddy, is now claiming sexual assault from him, Cuba Gooding Jr., Young Miami's cousin, and apparently the son Justin allegedly has been on some R. Kelly stuff where it's like grooming girls to come back and sleep with the dad. Then come to find out that lawyer that was representing like Jennifer Hugh, I forgot his name, from Atlanta. He tried to go up against T.I. and them, and he tried to go up against Nicki Minaj. I don't even think the man ever won a case. All these big high profile cases that he's had, he's never won any of them at all. But baby, he's apparently representing this guy, and I just want to read y'all some of the allegations that's being thrown out there. This is 73 pages. It's the case files. I got my information from Top Picks, so I don't know if you guys ever heard of Top Picks on Twitter. It's another blog. I'll definitely drop them in the video. But I just want y'all to read some of the stuff that this dude is claiming Diddy, Cuba Gooding Jr., Young Miami, Diddy's son, and Stevie J has been doing. So let's get right into it. So first it says Mr. Combs used access to Stevie J and his knowledge of Mr. Jones' admiration of Stevie J, meaning knowing he was a fan of him, to groom and entice Mr. Jones to engage in homosexuality. Mr. Combs went so far as to share a video of Stevie J anally penetrating a Caucasian male without a condom. This was done to ease Mr. Jones' anxiety concerning homosexuality. According to Mr. Combs, this is a normal practice in the music industry. Look, even Stevie J is doing it. Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rappers, R&B singer, and Stevie J. Mr. Combs promised to make sure that Mr. Jones wins Producer of the Year at the Grammys if he engaged in homosexuality. The following are screenshots of the video of Stevie J penetrating a Caucasian male that Mr. Combs provided to Mr. Jones. I'm gonna have to blur this, but I will put some like the screenshots, but I'm not gonna put it like up there because I don't want to get flagged. But yeah. Next. Thanksgiving of 2022, Mr. Jones is sexually assaulted by Young Miami's cousin. On Thanksgiving Day 2022, Mr. Jones was in Mr. Combs' house located in Miami, Florida. Young Miami and her female cousins were also present. Mr. Combs was intoxicated and offered cocaine to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones rejected him and proceeded to walk to the restroom. While using the restroom, Young Miami cousin burst into the bathroom and began groping Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones believed that Mr. Combs sent her in there to sexually assault Mr. Jones. As he entered the bathroom, she dropped to her knees and began praying with Mr. Jones. And y'all know what I mean. Mr. Jones pushed her away and exited the bathroom. Young Miami cousin did not accept Mr. Jones' rejection as she proceeded to follow Mr. Jones out of the bathroom. She started undressing and attempted to straddle him and have intercourse with him in the presence of Mr. Combs and his staff. Once again, Mr. Jones pushed her off. The following are images from a video of Young Miami, her cousin, Mr. Jones, and Mr. Combs. Mr. Jones and Mr. Combs on Thanksgiving Day, right before Mr. Combs invited Mr. Jones into the restroom and attempted to force him to take cocaine. Young Miami and her female cousin who sexually assaulted Mr. Jones on Thanksgiving Day of 2022. This is not good. This is not good at all. And it don't say specifically in here that Young Miami did anything, but this don't age well at all, baby. Look at this. This don't age well at all. Not at all, not one bit, Young Miami. You literally went on Twitter and tweeted, if I wanted you to eat my box, Diddy would have had you on your knees. Oh, you a eater. Then in the case files, it specifies that Diddy Cuba Gooding Jr. and Mr. Jones were on a yacht in which Cuba Gooding Jr. then proceeds to sexually assault Mr. Jones by groping and fondling him. From what I read, Diddy led Cuba Gooding on to think that he can have intercourse with Mr. Jones. Diddy, how you just up here offering up somebody else's box? Like, I'm confused. And again, all of this is alleged. Like I said, this is a 73-page, 74-page case file that is going around, and it irons out every single detail in all of this. And it don't make it no better that Young Miami is wrapped up with him. Her cousins is wrapped up with him. And then, girl, you go tweet something like that? That didn't age well. Then the son is grooming women. So I don't know if y'all remember. I hate when I do this. Who was it that Diddy's son was dating, and then we turn around and find out Diddy was dating them too? It was like they were sharing the same girl. We all know for years, it's been things going on about Diddy for years, and I feel like now it's finally catching up to him. But what sucks about it catching up to him is, I'm quite sure R. Kelly or him is not the only one. And the part that sucks about it is, the people that was involved will probably never go down with him. And you got to keep in mind, Diddy's an A-list celebrity. So you just got to look at the people that's consistently around in pictures and things. And I mean, it just don't look good. And I hate that. You know what? I'm not even gonna go down that road that I was getting ready to go down. I hate that homosexuality is being used as a pervert ploy in their little game that they're playing in Hollywood. It really sucks. I just feel like personally, Diddy needs to be done. Like, I was actually shocked a couple weeks ago. I don't know if y'all noticed, but let me pull it up. Hold on. This is deep. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have had this together. I told you I wasn't even supposed to be recording today. I was taken back that on February 4th, The Weeknd, Diddy, is that Justin Bieber, and whoever else is in this video, that he was comfortable enough to like post like he's back. Like, and I'm like, so is he getting ready to just come back? Because this is The Weeknd, Ty Dolla $ign, Chris Brown. They're all in this clip that he posted. Tiana Teller. So I'm guessing this is a clip from when he was making his last album, and then he put in a status love. But it's like, are y'all standing beside him? Because everybody not lying. I'll even give Diddy the benefit of the doubt. Some people, some of this stuff may be lies and made up, but everybody's not lying. We can't all sit here today and pretend like these allegations against Diddy haven't been a thing for years. I can remember being young and hearing things about Diddy being involved with sex parties, involved with what's the husband named Kamora Simmons' husband, Russell Simmons. All of them was in cahoots together. So that's why I'm just like, it's just finally being publicized. Then remember, allegedly, because everything's alleged, remember, Jay Versace was also one of the ones to speak up before Cassie, but he got hushed. And we don't even really hear too much about Jay Versace anymore. That Diddy came onto him and basically essayed him. Child, I don't know. And then Cuba Gooding Jr., wasn't he wrapped up in a scandal with sexual assault a few years ago of a white woman? And I think he beat it and either he beat it or he settled out. Pay attention. Pay attention. You gotta pay attention to what's happening. When R. Kelly was trying to say other people's names, they was trying to shush R. Kelly up. And I just think that before I even go there, money plays a big part in all of this too. And I believe that if Diddy don't do jail time, because I doubt he's going to go to jail, I'm not going to say he'll be broke, but he's definitely not going to be getting it how he was. And I think what's going to happen is a lot of these people are going to get paid off. Diddy's going to have to pay a lot of these people off, and a lot of this stuff has to go away. But my question is though to the producer, can't nobody force me to do nothing I don't want to do or nothing I don't want to experience. I'll never forget. We was out at this club downtown, and this guy walked up to me. We were dancing and stuff, having a good time. Me and my friend, I'll never forget it. And my best friend Thaddeus was actually standing there. And the guy was like, yeah, like, you want to do some coke? I got some coke. You want to go to the bathroom and do coke? And I was like, coke? I was like, coke? Like, ew, no. Like, I don't do drugs. And he was like, that MFer looked at me and was like, everybody does a little bit of coke. And when I tell you, my eyes got big and I was like, not the F me. Like, I've never touched a drug a day of my life outside of alcohol, weed, and an edible. I've never tried a pill, not a crack, a coke, a syrup. Listen, not a magic glue, a glue stick. I've never tried any of that crap because I'm scared of it. So my whole thing is, I'm saying all this to say, nobody can make you do nothing you don't want to do. So my whole thing is, if you are around Diddy and you keep going around him and being in these situations, are you doing the acts and then leaving and then coming back? So I need that to be made clear. So these times when he's trying to get you to do, sexual acts, are you actually doing the sexual acts and then feeling bad about it? But then when he call you, you come back? Like, because if that was the case, you would not go back to work with him. And then, I mean, you can look at it at a standpoint like, oh, it's Diddy. Who's not gonna run a Diddy call? But it's just like, at that point, you willingly know what you're doing. And at that point, you're giving up your sanity for money and fame. He's telling you that if you do these sexual acts, he'll get you producer of the year at the Grammys. I'm good, love. I'm out. I'm good. I'm out. If that's not what I'm into and that's not what I want to do, I'm not going to do it. There's not nobody that can force me to do anything I do not want to do. Period. Now, I don't know if it's just because of how strong-minded I am. You know, I grew up with a strong family. I don't know if that plays a part. But if you make me an offer and I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. So that's the part too that's confusing me. That, you know, hopefully when all of this stuff clears up and, you know, if it makes it to court or whatever, however all of this happens, we kind of figure out like what's that about, because who keeps going back to the person that's sexually assaulting them? Especially if you're not a gay man. From what I'm reading, you're claiming to be straight. And every time you go around Diddy, he wants you to engage in homosexuality. And that's not what you're into. I mean, I keep repeating it because I'm just trying to, maybe I'm missing something. I mean, like, y'all let me know if I'm tripping, if I'm crazy. Y'all let me know. Please. And Young Miami, you running around here trotting around, jet setting, Chanel hopping, coochie popping, and you have yet to speak out to address any of this stuff. But it's okay, because where there's smoke, there's flames. And if you are involved in this grooming or anything with anybody, it's going to see the light of day, baby. And honey, that tweet did not age well. It didn't at all. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be some more stuff to unfold. Since then, Diddy's team released a statement. I'm going to read the statement they released. But, you know, of course they're going to release a statement. And the statement is going to be that, you know, it's all lies and yada, yada, yada. But they're saying what they're supposed to say. So, representative for Justin Combs spoke out and said, Justin Combs categorically denies these absurd allegations. They are all lies. This is a clear example of a desperate person taking desperate measures in hopes of a payday. There will be legal consequences for all defamatory statements made about the Combs family. That was Diddy's son representative that spoke out. And then Diddy's representative, Sean Hawley, Lil Rod is nothing more than a liar who filed a $30 billion lawsuit shamingly looking for an undeserved payday. His reckless name dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. We have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. Our attempts to share this proof with Mr. Jones' attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, have been ignored. Tyrone, that's his name. Tyrone Blackburn have been ignored. And Mr. Blackburn refuses to return our calls. We will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate actions against those who make them. these are some pretty big allegations to make and not have proof. So I just feel like I don't think Mr. Jones, aka Lil Rod, is would go up against a machine like Diddy if he didn't have some sort of proof. And where did the video of Stevie J come from? Is this something old? Like, where did that video of Stevie J come from? If that's in fact Stevie J in the alleged video. Because based off of the pictures, it's a little blurry, so you can't really see Stevie J. You can it kind of favors Stevie J, but it's not a clear indication that this is Stevie J. But if it comes out that that legit is Stevie J, where did the video come from? How did he get the video? How did he know that that's something that Stevie J engaged in? All I can say is, I'm here for the shenanigans. I am going to stay close to the situation. And between now and Monday, I will keep y'all updated. I had to get this out because I just feel like we could not wait all the way until next Monday to talk about this because it's happening in the now. So, yeah. Put down in the comments what y'all think, how y'all feel. And until next time, peace.